Hi, my name is Greg Murakami. I'm with the Army Education Center, and I'm responding to your help desk case. I noticed you put Masters of General Studies, and I was thinking before I approve it, were you looking at a? We're kind of trying to figure out what master's degree program you want to apply for, because once you get a master's, you're done with TA. So that's why I wanted to call you and to
Okay.
to
Well,
discuss
it's
that with you.
kind of hard to, I guess, navigate the website to see what I really want to do because I was just trying to use it to take some like chemistry courses or like anatomy and physiology, and I didn't know how to navigate to pick the correct degree or whatever.
Okay. Would it help if I gave you a list of colleges that are LOI, which means it's in Army Ed, and it'd be easy to apply to that meet or below the $250 semester hour cap on Army Ed, and then you could see and a list of degrees that the colleges offer. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay, and it's a list of like again master's
Uh,
programs.
Got a
Yes.
question.
Uh huh.
I'm not really trying to get a master's. I'm just trying to take some courses. Is there any way to not pick a degree or anything?
Well, you can do a certificate, and if you apply for a certificate, you can only do one every 5 years, and that way you don't exhaust your master's level courses. So when you go into VIA, select certificate, and that way you can kind of select different certificate programs. So you're looking at sciences, so you can. Is that what I'm understanding as science programs?
Pretty much, yeah. Some prerequisites for physical therapy, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So for physical therapy, um, so you know what you could do in that case. Trying to think. The other option is we can look at is credentialing assistance, and that way you can get a certificate that way in physical therapy if it is offered. Are you familiar with the credentialing assistance program?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to send you that link, and in there you can type in what you're looking for, and the other option too is you can type your MOS, but it sounds like you want physical. uh, so let me do that, physical therapy. So credentialing. And it's part of the Army Cool website, if that helps. Are you familiar with Army Cool?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so when you log on to the web page, and actually there we have an in-house person who really is knowledgeable on the credentialing assistance program. But since you're on the phone, let me do a search for credentialing. Um,
Sure.
okay, and it's going to take you to the Army Cool website, which I'm going to cut and paste, put it in the email I'm sending you. So I'm glad I called because yeah, I didn't want you to forfeit, your master's if you're really not set on a master's program. So okay. So when you log into the website, you'll see "Welcome to the Army Cool." It's going to walk you through a tutorial, and it's going to explain to you more about the cool. Also, I'll give you Miss Tuffel's email information as well. She would be your point of contact for the credentialing program.
Okay.
And um, so let me see. So I'm going to click on what's called the navigator. Menu, search. So I'm going to click on ASI. Nope, it's not ASI. So it's talking about the MOS for physical therapy. Oh, that's not what I want.
68 whiskey.
Say again?
68 whiskey.
Oh, you are 68 whiskey. So within your MOS, you can click on that and we can type in 68 whiskey and it'll give you a drop down. So I'm going to 68 whiskey and you're going to see a list of different programs that are offered that are part of your MOS. So when you select 68 whiskey, it's going to say next. It's going to show you the give you a description. And then on the top, you're going to see it says continuing education. So click on that. And then under that, you're going to see continuing degree education.
Is that on the cool?
It is on the cool website. I'm still here. So I'm trying to navigate for this. And let me hit next. So it's going to walk you through a series of steps. So, and when you click on related credentials on the top, you're going to see, and you want most. So when you select filters, yeah, are you able to see that? So, are you in the cool website now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so click on related credentials. And so what I put is physical fitness. And so what you want are any of the ones that say most. And that's going to say attainability. So this is going to give you a drop down of all the different courses that you can take. So here's a certified physical personal trainer. Is that something that you're interested in?
Not necessarily. I mean, I already have a certification. Well, I had a certification with a physical personal training.
Okay, but see all the different certifications that you can shoot for?
Right, I see.
Yeah, so and the ones with the hot with the red chili pepper are the ones that are really in demand. So if you need to get recertified for your personal trainer certificate, that can get paid for too. Now, what's different between the credentialing and regular TA for college? Through credentialing, it pays for books and any fees associated with obtaining your credentials.
Okay.
So, but Ms. Tufel can really go into more detail about the program and walk you through the application process if that would be of help for you. Okay.
So when I wouldn't be able to take any classes unless I have a certain degree, something like that. Or,
Well, from what you explained to me earlier, it sounded more like you wanted more of a credential. So that's why I kind of led you down this way. But and that way you can
but
take
not really.
classes.
It'd be, pretty much I have to take several classes and take a GRE to be accepted to graduate school, just for the
Well, if you wanted to go a master's route, so now we're back to going through a master's. So this is where you need to, through Guarmy Ed, if you're going to just apply for a master's, search for a master's degree in sciences, and it'll give you a drop down in different degree fields. And it's a matter of you going through and selecting a master's that you want to utilize.
And would I have to complete that master's? Like, usually, I mean, I only have like 5 classes before
So,
I
yeah, you'd have to complete it. So I'm not quite understanding what you're asking me because you kind of broke off there. You said something about 5 classes.
say again?
You were talking about something about 5 classes, then you dropped saying,
Right. I so basically to get accepted into I guess graduate school for physical therapy, you need to have a bachelor's and pretty much all the prerequisite classes that's needed to apply for the graduate school, like the program, and only have 5 classes.
oh, I see what you're saying. So you're only 5 classes short.
Right.
In that case, then, hmm.
I thought general studies would be, I guess, like,
But then see, once you do that, you're kind of locked in just for general studies, and you won't be able to do another master's. You're done. So what you can do in that case is I would recommend searching for a certificate, just like you would, when you request TA, and put sciences. So and I just got kicked out. So let me log back in. So you know how you search for degrees, schools and degrees in your
right.
Gormy Ed? You would do that. You would say, I want a certificate and I want to do sciences. Not a master's,
Okay.
but sciences. That way you don't waste your master's. So if you want the Army to pay for your master's, if I'm understanding you correctly, then that would be the way to go. That way you don't exhaust that avenue of having TA covering your master's. Does that make sense?
Right.
So let me log in. Um,
Could you, I guess, you said you would send me, I guess I was interested in Purdue Global. Maybe you said the degrees or certificates offered by them.
are you talking about the credentialing program?
Huh?
You're talking about okay. We're going okay. So do you need okay? So what I'm trying to do is log in to show you how to search for degrees. But I believe you said that you understood how to do that.
Right, yes, I know.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly you need. What else do you need from me?
Like, if you'd be able to send me, like, a list of, like, how would I be able to look at all the degrees at the college I took?
Oh, that's what I was talking about. So, what you would do is in your Gormy Ed. I don't know if you're near a computer, but you would go into Gormy Ed and you would search for degrees and programs. So in your request TA tab, you can put certificate and then you can type in sciences. It'll give you a list of all the schools that offer that program.
All right.
So that's how you would get a list. I mean, I could send you a list, but I mean, it behoove you to actually go through Gormy Ed itself and just look at what they offer, and then you can find the one that will fit your needs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Right quick.
Yeah, and then again, so yeah, I didn't want you to burn your bridges with the masters if you want the Army to pay for it. So this is the way you could do a certificate. Remember, there's only one offered every. You can only take one every 5 years. And then again, with if you were to take a master's, though, you're done with TA. You couldn't do anything else other than a certificate or um, the credentialing program that I just mentioned. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my system to log me back in so I can. Um, so, are you able to see the colleges listed for certificate in sciences?
Trying to log in right quick.
Okay, specialist. Let me look on my end. So, see with my screen, and you could do this on your screen too. You can search by school or program. You can search by degree. So, program community, you want. Let me see. Social sciences, natural sciences. Oh, here's one. Allied Health and Nutrition. Degree type. Let's do certificate because that's what you want to do. And let's find degrees. So when you click on that, it's going through a search. And it'll give you a list of colleges. Like, for example, you have Central Texas College, Fayetteville. All the schools listed here are offering that degree, allied health and healthcare. And that sounds similar to from what your description you might need. But I would go through and just look at the school and then look at the degree plan and see if the 5 classes that you need are offered in the degree that there's certificate programs that these schools are offering.
Okay, you said certificate program?
It is.
Okay.
So, for example, Central Texas College.
I can do that.
Okay, specialist. So I was going to show you the ones that are that you can click on that are, like for example, a CTC. They have a certificate of completion in emergency. Oh, that's an EMT. I don't think that's what you want. There's one on some of the, and I noticed all of these on the first page at least. You can't open the degree and view it. So let me just see if I can pull one up for you since I have you on the phone.
Can't log into it. I guess.
Oh.
I have the password right with me. I have to log in at home.
Okay. So that's page 1. So page 2. But there's 3 pages of colleges that have programs in that field.
Okay.
And you don't want to do a master's certificate. Just try to shoot for just a certificate in general, a bachelor's or certificate of completion. And so within your Go Army Ed, when you click on Request TA, if it gives you the contact information, I would click. I would call that person, whomever the contact information, or actually go onto the college's website and view their program. You can pull it up that way too.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll do that later when I get home.
Okay.
I can't log in right now.
Sounds good.
Do you want to, I guess, call me back tomorrow or something? I don't know. Or you...
Yeah, if you have any other questions, please feel free to give me a call. I'm at, do you see my number that I called from?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just call me on that number. That's my home number since our Army Ed. Well, actually, let me give you my cell number because My office number, excuse me, I won't be in because technically our offices are closed until the
Okay.
12th. So if you're ready to copy, I'll give you my cell phone.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, it's 714-414-3965.
714.
Yes, 714 414-3965.
714-414.
3965.
3969.
Yes, 65. So 39 or 65.
Okay.
Cool. All right. And then good luck with your search on your certificate programs. But I think this would be probably your best way to go about it is just doing a certificate first, get those 5 classes you need done. Um, and then you'll be good to go for starting your master's then in physical therapy.
All right.
And
Thank you.
then, okay, sure thing. And wish you the best of luck.
All right. No problem.
All right. Bye bye.